William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
You're going to sleep.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here at Billy Nelson's gym in Green Gers, Scotland. With me, I've got the big man himself, Martin Bakole. How are you, man?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm good, yeah. Always a pleasure to see you, as always.
Me too.
So I've got your flag behind you there, look.
Of course, that's my flag there. Yeah, so when you walk in here, I was surprised because my coach didn't tell me that you're coming down. When I saw you, I see the good man.
Yeah, the good man. You got a smile on his face. Hear that, Billy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Billy doesn't smile when he sees me.
Oh, I don't know. But you always do.
Yeah. So you were back home in the Congo, wasn't you? And you've been back in Scotland a week and a half. How's the week been so far in Scotland?
Yeah, no, I was away back home, so to apply for American visa to go and help AJ, but it didn't work. And I go to see my president. I didn't meet him because he was a little bit busy with his father's funeral. No, so I'm back now to work. So for preparing for the fight.
You mentioned AJ there, but before we talk about AJ, obviously the big news that happened last weekend. But before we talk about that, I just want to talk about yourself for a little bit. You're back in camp, obviously. You got any news on when you're back out?
Yeah, very soon. My manager is getting in touch with a lot of people. So I think maybe next month I'll have a date and the name of our opponent. I think so, maybe next week.
Because you're coming off a good win against WAC, aren't you, out in Poland?
Yeah. That's the really match in Bakole. So I showed to everyone that is a really match in Bakole. You remember I told you before I go, I said the fight against Anta was a little bit mistake and I was having a little bit problem and the shoulder. So that was a really match in Bakole against Mario.
That was a real match, Bakole against WAC.
So
you want to keep that momentum going, don't you? You want
to keep no, that's only beginning.
That's only the beginning.
There's more to come. You always came here and meet me working hard, so it's double now. So
Good
so
stuff.
The next opponent must be ready because I will speed him. I'll kill him maybe. Not kill, but I'll kill him.
That's not like you, man. That's not like you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Joshua. It's well, it has been well known because I've spoke to Billy on numerous occasions. You went down to Sheffield before this fight. You've done a lot of sparring with Joshua leading up to the Ruiz fight, but when he was fighting Miller at the time. So you know Joshua quite well.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thoughts on the weekend then? Obviously lost all three of his, well, four if you count the IBO world titles against Aj-Ruiz. Did you watch the fight and what's your thoughts?
Yeah, everyone watched that fight. And I know Joshua. That was not Joshua. I know. I spy him a lot of time, but in America, I don't know because it's his first fight in America. I don't know the weather. I don't know why, but that is not the Joshua I know. He was very poor, no movement that he used to be. So that was not Joshua for me. So I'll speak to him maybe to ask him. Maybe something happened before fight. I don't know.
But that's a conspiracy theories, isn't it? Like something was wrong with AJ going into the fight.
I think so because when I watched the fight, when they was calling his name, he was comfortable in the corner. No, it was not like a AJ used to be movement, So he was like upset in the corner, So something strange, maybe something going up, maybe I don't know.
Obviously, he's lost his world titles now. He was the heavy favourite going in, but Eddie Hearn tweeted out, I think it was yesterday, that they've triggered the rematch. So the rematch is likely to happen in November, December time. That's what they're saying. How well do you think AJ will do in the rematch? Do you think like that wasn't the real AJ that time out, but this time we're going to see the real AJ against Aj-Ruiz?
This time you have to show to everyone that he's a real champion because everyone can make mistake. Can happen to anybody, but he has chance to take his title back. So you have to show to everyone that the real AJ. I think he can do it.
What does this do at the heavyweight division? Obviously, everyone says it's the heavyweights, anything can happen, but that's the proof. It doesn't matter if you're the number one heavyweight in the world. We've seen it against Lewis against Rahman all them years ago. Recently, now Ruiz against Joshua. So every heavyweight can punch. So
Everyone can punch, yeah? Everyone can punch. When you get in the ring, so you have to be ready for anybody. So that's why even AJ after fight, I like what he did. He checked his hand, he said he's a champion now, it can happen. You know, anything can happen. So heavyweight is a big, what can I say, is a big risk in boxing. It's not like a flyweight or cruiserweight, something like that. One punch you finish. So it can happen. It can happen to anybody, but I think AJ will try his best to take his belt back. I don't know, and he's going to be here in the UK, so he has a lot of supporters. So everyone is going down there to support him. So
Will
I
you
don't
be there?
think he will let. I think so, yeah. Why not?
if you get 2 tickets, give me one.
Yeah. I don't think he will let the fun down again this time. No, I don't think so. He will do the best. You know.
He's been comfortable in the UK, hasn't he? Fighting at Wembley and Cardiff. This is his home, and he feels. Do you believe he feels more comfortable here?
Of course. I think so because anyone always feel free when you fight his home. So when you fight in front of his fan singing for you, so give you encouragement. No. So I think so, yeah. He will do his best to take his title back, you know. But he have to work hard.
Yeah.
You have to change the style. So he have to move a lot. So he have a lot to learn. You know, it's not. I think it's like 3 months or 2 months of training. So he has a lot to learn. No more joking. No more rest. No more. So chilling out, so you have to be focused in the gym and beat that guy in a rematch.
Are you disappointed that now the Joshua versus Wilder fight seems further away now? Are you disappointed in that? Because it would seem that if AJ got through this fight, they could negotiate the Wilder fight a bit more, but obviously that ship sailed for now anyway.
No, I don't have anything to say because right now boxing is like a politician now, you know. I don't know what will happen. I saw in social media the Ontai signed the contract rematch against Tyson and against this guy or the Expo Luis
Ortiz. Yeah,
I don't know, maybe when it's going to happen, this year, next year, I don't know. You know, boxing is a politics, you know. I don't want to talk about that. That is, you can ask Billy, you can ask promoter, and then they know.
Yeah, okay, I'll ask Billy. Don't worry, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy says whatever's on his mind, so that's why I like getting Billy on the channel.
Yeah.
There he is. Look, he's got a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Yourself then, you're not a British heavyweight, but you are based in Britain.
Yeah.
But so that being said, in that sort of domestic level, not so much domestic level, but in terms of where you're sitting in the heavyweight division, you've got guys around you who are probably similar in their career right now, which is going to be Gorman, Nathan Gorman, Daniel Dubois, and Joyce.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got fights coming up on 13th of July. 13th of July, heavy duty Frank Warren promoted show in London. When you look at them 3 fighters, obviously, they're fights that probably could be easily made for you because you're around about the same stage in your career. When you look at them 3, how do you think you'll fare against them? The Joyces and the Gormans and the Dubois. How do you think you could fare?
Yeah, I always wish to fight one of them. This year, maybe next year. I wish that. I'm looking for someone who can fight me. Dubois or Joyce and Gorman. I spar Dubois, I spar Gorman. I never spar Joyce, but I want one of them maybe this end of year or next year. I'm ready for anybody. I always be ready for anybody, so I'm not scared of anybody.
Do you think you need? I don't know. It's kind of hard. Do you think you need some sort of like minor title, like an international title, something along them lines, for a little bargaining tool, maybe, a world ranking, maybe?
Yeah, of course. Because right now I'm having a little bit problem because I don't have a promoter. So I'm calling out any promoter that he want me to fight against anybody.
Look into the camera.
Yeah, I'm sending a message to the promoter, big respect. So anybody, I mean anybody. If you have anybody, I'm here. I'm 14 now in ranking. So I can fight for WBO, IBF, Continental, so anything. So I'm ready. I don't know, you can get in touch with my manager and then I can fight anybody. I'm ready to fight anybody.
Well, that's the right mindset anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you touched on there that you sparred Nathan Gorman, you sparred Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
So you're probably one of the most perfect men to tell me about that fight. And who do you think will win then? You've obviously shared the ring with them, so.
Gorman, he got speed, but doesn't have power. Dubois got power, but he doesn't have movement like Gorman. So it's going to be a not tough fight, but it's the fight. People, they will be happy to watch that, but I think if it's going on point, Gorman will win. If it's going knockout, maybe it's Dubois. I don't think Gorman will stop Dubois by knockout. I don't think so, because it doesn't have a lot of power to stop Dubois, and Dubois can do that. But if he manages to take it to on the point, he's going to win that. So I wish good luck to both them. The best must win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, quickly, Joyce. It's again, about a year ago. The fight, your coach, your manager Billy Nelson, and Joe's manager Sam Jones were going back and forth on Twitter about a year ago, referenced a fight between you and Joyce. Is that a fight you still want? Would you like that fight in the near future? I
want it even today, even after this fight. That can be his next opponent, maybe anytime. I still want that. Like I always tell you, I'm not scared of anybody. Mm-hmm. I know I'm not British. I'm African guy. I'm Scottish. I can be British if you guys want. And I'm here in business. This is my business. So yeah. I'm exacting when I'm being in the ring. So fighting against the best, I don't care. I don't care about anybody. I always respect anyone, but if he's talking about business, so it's business. I can't fight anybody. So anyone, even Joyce, John, Gomez, or Dubois, because Chisora, I don't think Chisora will fight me. I don't think so. Oh, Dylan White, yeah. Or Parker, or Tekam. Everyone. Louise, yeah. This guy, Allen. Yeah, David Allen. Yeah, anybody. Yeah, because people, they think maybe because I'm 14 in the ranking, they are top. Like, they can pick me. Why they're not picking me? Yeah, I'm here. So anybody. Yeah, I'm here. If you want to knock me out, I'm here. Come and knock me. But you must be ready, because if you didn't knock me out, I'll knock you.
I like how he's looking at the camera. Yeah. That's good. Quickly, you said you're not British and all that, but again, I don't know if I've read it somewhere, but was there not like talk about you maybe and Joshua wanting to maybe bring a fight to Africa, a world heavyweight championship fight to Africa? Is that still a dream? Yeah, you remind me something like, if you watch ranking in Africa, I'm the first and in number 1 in Africa, and the second one is coming is from Nigeria. Is Nigerian guy living in America. Yeah, but Joshua now, so he lost his fight against a big guy, so I need to focus with his fight. So if that can happen, it can happen to that guy, Nigerian. He's Nigerian coming after me. I'm the best in Africa, and he's coming after me. So we can make something in Nigeria, maybe back home in my country. So it's going to be a good fight, because we all love the best in Africa. So me, I'm the best. Number 1 is coming after me. So we can make a big fight, baby. I invite him, yeah. Good stuff.
You can talk to his promoter if you want to fight in Africa. You can go down and fight, maybe for African title or something like that. So
good stuff. Well,
yeah.
As always, Martin, absolute pleasure. No, in fact, finally, I got to ask this because you touched on it a little bit there. The rematch of Fury, obviously, he's probably favourite to beat Schwartz. Well, he is favourite to beat Schwartz. That's been stupid. And Wilder gets through Ortiz. The rematch against Tyson and Wilder. Yeah. Who do you think will win that?
I guess Wilder. I guess Tyson Fury. Tyson. Yeah.
Good stuff.
I think Tyson, because that guy can move, get good movement. The fight against Wilder, I think, for me, that's my opinion, I think he win the fight. I think he will, because he make a lot of points, movement, so it was classic in that fight that night. So if it's a rematch, I wish him the best, so we win that. If he's here in UK, we win it. That is my opinion.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Martin, as always.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this for FL TV.
Thank you.
Hopefully we get some fight news soon, because I'll get another interview.
Of course.
And you've called every heavyweight out, so
Everyone. I'm calling everyone. Not scared of anybody. Anyone, man.
He's named them all. You've named them all, so
yeah, everyone, because in top 15, I always mention like Parker is 10 now, so everyone, Chisora, Dylan White, everyone, man, everyone. I'm calling everyone.
Good stuff. I think Billy will be happy with that. Are you, Billy?
Yeah, not this year, next year.
We were offered.
Anytime you want, I'm here.
We were offered Dylan White 3 weeks ago.
Wait, I'll interview you, Billy. just you be quiet now, Billy. I'll chat to you later. Martin, as always, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, thank you for coming down. Thank you for everything. I appreciate what you're doing. So you make us people to know how we're working. So every news that. So I thank you so much. Let God bless you.
Thank you, Billy.
So don't hand here. Just go. You go out. So God bless you. Thank you.
No, thank you, Martin. As
Cheers,
always, I'm just a fool with a camera.
Of course.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
We're going to sleep.